Welcome back to another episode. Happy Saturday, guys. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Nefty, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Thank you for being here with me tonight.
Good evening, good evening. Thank you for having me. What I call Primetime Saturday. My first one, I believe.
Primetime television.
Yeah, Primetime Saturday. I'm getting somewhere in life, bro. Something must be good. For everyone out there, for those, happy Father's Day weekend. Those that are father or those that have father here and beyond. Lots of wishes, good wishes.
Yes. Happy Father's Day, guys. Obviously, that's tomorrow, but hope you guys have a great weekend as well. So, guys, it looks like it's going to be a very fun chat. Obviously, this has to get done before Mike shows up. Because, we're going to talk about the two new kings in town. We have InArt and we have Jaz Inc. information. So it looks like no Hot Toys talk tonight, at least until Mike gets in. We got to get his opinion on the Wolverine and all that stuff. But let's say hello to the chat real quickly so we can get started. What's that background noise? I hear music, loud music. Yep, loud music. Very loud music. I muted you, Nefty, because the music could get me demonetized. So make sure. I don't know. Now that I muted you, no, you can't. You're muted now. So whatever you say, I can't hear. But there's music playing in the background though, so you got to make sure the music's gone.
Okay.
Yeah, you still hear it in the background.
You still hear it?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I muted you. So let's say hello to you guys real quickly before we get started. He has to get situated with that. We got Uncarded in the house. Welcome, my friend. How are you doing? He says, farewell, Hono. We barely knew you. Wait, what happened with Hono? What did you do? What did you do to Hono? I don't know what happened with Hono. Tell me what happened with Hono. Greetings all and an early Poppy Day to all. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Let me see. Still a lot of, yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. We got Figment in the house. Welcome, my friend. How are you doing? Thank you for being here as always. Thank you, and welcome. We got Paul in the house. How are you, my friend? How doing? Welcome. We got Jim in the house. Happy Saturday, all, and to all the dads. Absolutely. Thank you for being here, my friend. Welcome. How doing? We have, let's see who else is in here. We got Talon in the house. Ryan, welcome. How are you? Hello, Fabs. Everyone, I have a deal going with Fabs right now. For every minute he's Can you imagine? I'm doing.
How dare you?
Thank you for being here, my friend. We got Luch in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. I'm doing. Welcome. Let me see. All right, you're good. No sound.
Okay.
Good. Beautiful. Yeah, what happened? You were like completely quiet, and then
I don't know. I mean, you saw
like
that
it went from absolutely no sound to you had the band playing behind you.
Yeah, and you saw that I did the test before we even got on. But I'm outside now, so it should be good.
All right, we got Luch, we got Babo.
How you doing?
Well, he says hello, welcome, thank you for hit that like, guys. There's 32 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button before you guys forget. And also, since apparently only streaming doesn't get you likes, let me get my likes right now. Because apparently streaming alone doesn't get you likes, so I have to dance for my likes now. So thank you guys for hitting that like button already. Let's see who else is in the house. This guy, Andrea. We got Albert in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. I'm doing. Welcome. We have, that's what he said, that's one figure. We got Caleb in the house. Welcome, my friend. How you doing? welcome, guys. Welcome. 2 figures. Oh my God, this guy, unbelievable. Here, this is for you. Where are you? This for you. Where are you? Where are you? Can't find you now. Oh, here you are.
Wrong.
Oh my God, Luch, stop spamming my chat. Thomas Jones in the house. Welcome, my friend. How are you? Says, hey, have a feeling there's a lot to talk about tonight, guys. There's a disclaimer that I have to make before we get started in this conversation. Okay, so stay tuned. We got Thule in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here as always. Welcome. We got, let's see. We got, yes, guys, hit that like button. There's 32 of you guys in here. 5 this guy, 5 figures, unreal. Carter said, Fabulous delay because of the inner release. Yes. I was getting my video ready, guys. Not. We got Punisher in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Welcome. Let's see who else is in here. Gotcha. He can give me one of those 6 figures. Unbelievable. Matt Planet in the house. Welcome, my friend. Being here as always. We got Derek in the house. How are you, my friend? Welcome, guys. 8 figures. I'm going to oh my God. You can't spell Hono without oh no. This guy. Wait, what happened with Hono? I don't get it. Tell me. We got Nightmare in the house. Welcome. Yeah. Nice. Is anyone even surprised he's late? Oh my God. No, we were actually having a conversation behind backstage, and then I was gonna say behind the scenes, and then what else? And then we got into a topic that we're gonna get into now, and that's what happened. Caleb says this weight makes well, we're gonna talk about it. So hopefully not. Okay, hopefully not. Family says Justin says high fiber diet. This guy. This is premium wait time. Unbelievable. 10 figures. You guys are crazy. Unreal. Let's see who else. We got Cassandra. Welcome. Nice to see you. Welcome. Happy Father's Day. We got Brad finally on time. Welcome. It's InArt's Day. It's right. See, this is why. See, I said InArt from the beginning, and here he is. Unbelievable. That's why he's on time tonight. And I didn't even promote it. Unreal. What a peasant, Brad. What a peasant. Yeah, this is for you, Brad. Okay? This for you. Guillermo in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Nice. Welcome. Let's see. We got another. Guys, I don't know. This is twice within a month. Ash appears in my stream. There must be some sabotaging going on. I don't know. I don't see the angle, Ash. I don't see the angle. This is twice after years of us having a relationship. Okay, you disappeared on me, and now you're back 2 times within a month. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if I'm being punked. I don't know how to take this, Ash. Oh man, it says Happy Father's Day to all you dads. Absolutely. If you don't have kids but you have a girlfriend that calls you oh man, that's a good one. Exotic Cars, welcome. Says, have you seen the Aragorn release pics and videos? Looks like pure.
Wow, I haven't seen that video.
No, we're about to get into it. Thule, unliked. Thule. We got BMW Lover. Welcome. Nice to see you. I don't know why this looks familiar, but Welcome.
I'm doing.
To see you. Nice to see you, Brad. Fabs, Aragorn.
I don't think so.
I saw that coming.
Brad, stop it. Brad, don't start. It's too early. Too early, okay? Nefty's on exterior patrol.
The background is that I have a pool party, so my house is packed with people. So before I started the stream, I was checking, making sure I didn't get no background noise and music. And sure enough, when Fabs told me he's hearing it, I had to come to the garage.
Chadwick Boseman, welcome. He says, I heard that the influenza are shipping in July. Everyone else will probably get Aragorn in 2026. I'm still waiting on Batman. Wait, nobody who has Batman? Nobody has Batman yet, right?
Not me. Not me.
He said, not me.
Not me.
My God. What's going on, guys? The king cannot get the stuff out? What's happening? What is happening? Oh, Carter with the watermelon. Let's give him some watermelon. Here, I'm telling you guys right now, this is what I think InArt's Aragorn is going to look like. Oh, man. Killing time before I have a shoot. Thanks. Thank you for the honesty. Thank you for the honesty.
How dare you?
Now I see how it is. You're just using me. I got you. Thank you.
Hit the like button, right?
Oh man. Happy Babby Daddy Day. This guy. I'm still waiting. All right. Let's go. So we're gonna first, for those who haven't yet, I didn't even watch the video. Okay, I just got the video, I loaded it up, and we had started watching it, but we're gonna get into it. So the minute is about 3 minutes long. For those who haven't seen it, I'm just letting you know ahead of time. And before we get started, okay. I don't want feelings hurt. I don't want butts hurt. I don't want people crying. You've been warned. Okay. I'm noticing that anytime there's an InArt conversation or a Jaz Inc conversation, people start crying and they disappear. So again, for those who didn't see it.
Wow, the music got me, bro.
All right. So
nice, bro.
So it looks like, well, there's a lot to get into, right? One thing I noticed, I don't know if you noticed too, there was no close-up at all.
I was going to say that because if we're going to get into criticizing the sculpture, I was going to say I'm taking a back seat because I really can't take. Now, everything that I was seeing, all the accessories, is not just for so people know, I have not ordered this. I'm not into the Hobbit, but man, that looked good to me.
So it does look very decent. The accessories look very decent. Everything about it looks very decent. But the fact that, number one, they're showing you the sculpted head sculpt, right? They're not giving you a close-up of it, which to me, that's a red flag. If this is the video of, of the figure being finally out, ready to go, why would you not take pride in showing that head sculpt and be like, hey, this is what we did? The fact that they're hiding it, it's not a good sign.
But wait, with everything else you saw, did you like the accessories?
Everything looks very good. Everything. I have no complaints about the outfit. I have no complaints about the quiver, the arrow, none of that. Everything is, it's very, very decent.
Yeah, like I said, I've been running around today, so I wasn't aware of that this dropped out. And as we were coming on, I saw little bits that it must be real bad or something, and I was getting hints from the viewers. So I figured, this has to be bad or something. But so far what I've seen, I like. But the first thing I did pick up was that the face wasn't even focused on, and I didn't even realize until you said it, they had the sculpted. I forgot that there is a rooted one. Again, I'm not buying this, but I totally forgot that there is a rooted one on this.
So again, a few things we got to go over, guys, but let me catch up with you guys real quickly before we continue. Fabs at Aragorn, stunning.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm over here. Let me see. Let me see. Door, Bob. All right, so we got Rudy in the house. Welcome, my friend. Nice to see you.
And Fabs, I'm sorry. How much is this?
Probably $9,000. I don't know. It's probably some stupid price, like 400 and change. I don't know.
Okay.
And remember, there's two. Is rooted in a sculptor. So I have no idea. If anybody in the chat knows the price for the rooted and the sculptor, please let us know. Because again, I'm not buying it. You guys heard him say he's not buying it. So why would we know that? But if anybody knows and anybody's excited about this piece and buying it, please let me know as well. Just wait for the reveal that Fabs is the one with all the unboxing videos. It's the glove.
That'll be good.
Yeah, you guys notice I'm the only one who uses white gloves, and this person's using them too.
That would
Copying the king as always. Imagine. Chat window says the boxes look better than the actual than the actual figures. How disrespectful. Brad said, Fab is drooling over this beauty.
I believe so, Brad.
Oh my God, this guy.
I don't think so.
Wait, Brad.
Wrong.
Chris, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Wait, let me say hello to Chris because I got a bone to prick with Chris. Guys, just public service announcement about Chris here. If he ever gives you a compliment, you're not special. He says the same to everybody. Okay?
How dare you?
He played with my heart this afternoon. Oh man. All right, let's see. Albert Q. Albert.
I got the one-liners tonight.
I know, Albert.
How dare you?
Don't you speak on the king that way, okay? Tuli says a little too premium for my. This guy, I recognize those hands. I should have called her. This guy, unbelievable. Ryan said we should have waited for Mike and watched it. No, we would have never watched it. He would have gotten up and left. Oh man! Warning: Fab is going to answer your butt for InArt talk. Rated R for restrictive audience. This guy. What with the Mickey Mouse gloves? Hey.
How dare you?
I use white gloves. I mean, not like that, but I use vinyl gloves. W2F up the neck. So I'm bringing this up for a reason. So thank you for pointing that out. That's why that's up there. But let me catch up with you guys real quickly, and then I'll continue with the conversation. I want that rooted version. Of course you do. Ernesto, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
I'm doing.
We got, let's see who else is in here. Who is that guy? Heads Couple looks like James Franco. Oh my God. In all honesty, it does look pretty awesome. No, I don't have a problem with the figure whatsoever. Obviously, I'm not getting it. I would never get something like that because I don't know anything about it. Not that I need to, but I just, it's something that I'm not into. It looks perfectly fine to me just from the video. But this is where we're getting into. So, what's the price? Yeah, somebody let us know what the price is. The rooted is around $600. I pre-ordered one. My God.
600. Wow.
That's insane. And I can tell you, none of that is worth $600. You know what I mean? I got that same premium neck adapter in Hong Kong last week for $15. Oh my God. So the reason why I pull this up is because remember that this is supposed to be the king. This is supposed to be better than Hot Toys. This is supposed to be innovating everything. This is, changing the world according to the InArt shills, according to the channels that push this garbage. What happened to the amazing magnetic neck peg that was popping off heads? And for those who don't remember or don't want to remember, here's a little reminder. But first, But first, okay? So for those who don't remember, here's a little reminder.
The strands for the...
So that was happening because we were getting those weird, innovative magnetic neck pegs. God knows why. And so it looks like they went back to the Stone Age with the very first types of neck pegs, as you can see. I guess they gave up on that magnetic body that was useless. But as you can see, they went backwards 100%. I mean, I'm not complaining about this at all. I'm just pointing out that, you know, for those who think that this company's the king, why are they going backwards? If what they made with those magnetic bodies was so great and you guys praise them so much, why are they changing their style of figures? Why are they changing their style of bodies that they're using? If the whole point was, you know, they developed their own bodies, their own magnetic bodies for whatever reason. Everybody needed magnetism in their bodies all of a sudden. Right? Exactly. So why are they changing their stuff?
I figure they paid attention to the QC issues they had with the magnet, and it benefits them to learn from their mistakes and go this route, a more secure neck peg.
Right. So no, and that's exactly this style of neck peg is what works best. You know, especially when it's double jointed. When it's double jointed at the bottom and on top. That's when you get the best swivels and the best stuff, especially for the Spider-Man figures. You know,
I don't think I've ever had a figure with that peg system that I'm seeing here.
These are used mostly for, believe it or not, third parties use this.
Okay.
Hot Toys doesn't use this. Third party uses this, and usually it's this because it's a slide down head that usually comes, you know, with the third party, and that's a very cheap style of third party when they use this, like very, very cheap.
Hence why it costs 15 cents.
Correct. Exactly. No, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. They're going backwards all day long. It's not like, oh, it just went. Nope. They're going back like crazy. Crazy. Michael, welcome. Nice to see you.
I'm doing.
Fan of Lord of the Rings film.
Yeah.
No, exactly. I don't know anything about the movies. And the figure looks very decent. The outfit looks very good. The accessories look great. You know, and I have no complaints about that. Right. But we're gonna get into the head sculpt. We're gonna get into the head sculpt and why they're hiding it. Fab, am I allowed to say Aragorn looks awesome? Don't block me. You're allowed to say whatever you want, Jim. I'm not telling you guys how to feel. All I'm saying is we're getting into the head sculpt in a little bit. Okay. Does this look as good as a prototype? Well, we're gonna get into that. A lot of people already turned off by the fact that it looks very different than the prototype. Absolutely. A lot of people are very, very upset. And so that's what we're gonna get into. That's why I want you guys to hold on. Only Deadpool can do that. Can do that. It belongs to him. Only Deadpool can do that. Ernesto says, "Hey Faz, I am in the road, but I'm here." Oh, thank you for being here, my friend. I appreciate it. Be careful. Be very careful. Changing the world. Oh man.
Yikes.
I think that was a little too far. I went a little too far with that one. When did that happen? I must have missed. Brazil never was a fan of magnetic heads. Well, the King was making them, and you were a fan of the King, so that means you were a fan of the magnetic heads. You're welcome. Giovan, welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. You're welcome. Another InArt change on neck pegs. Your head sculpts are compatible with any $15 generic body.
Wow.
Oh, that's a good thing, right? Yeah. That's a good thing. I don't understand, right? I mean, I get it, right? I get why a company would want to make their own proprietary stuff. I understand that, and I get it. But Hot Toys doesn't really do that. Hot Toys makes their figures, and guess what? They usually happen to work with anything generic. right? Most of the time, you could put a figure together with, parts of third-party bodies and or whether it's Thyssen or whether it's what's the other one? Caustic, they make their own bodies, or what's the other?
But Hot Toys has made magnetic heads before.
No.
Yeah, isn't the
oh well, yeah, like the yes,
small the small
Black Adam, I think is one of them, isn't it? No.
I know.
I just got one too. I just got one. What was it?
Oh,
Thor was magnetic. No, they make. But I thought you meant something completely different. I thought you meant magnetic as in like a magnetic peg, like they did. No, they don't do that. You see, Hot Toys' neck, and head. No, there's no magnet on there whatsoever, which is really cool. Happy Father's Day, collectors. This guy. That says Venom head is magnetic. Right.
Yes.
Yep. So no, they do make magnetic heads, just not like that, like with the magnet sticking out.
Yeah,
that's what I meant. Talia, welcome, my friend. Nice to see you.
I'm doing.
So, okay, so as you can see, like I said, right, we have the cheap magnetic new style of peg, right? So here they're showing you that you have to stick it in. I guess it comes detached for whatever reason, right? So they're showing you how to put that on. And here's the head sculpt going on it. Okay. So this is the rooted, as you can see, Nefty. This is the rooted at the sculpted. And so here it is. It looks beautiful, right? Once it's set,
everything that is leather that's supposed to be leather, quote unquote, right?
Say it again.
Everything that's the leather belts are leather, right?
Yes, I think so. Right. I think everything is supposed to be premium leather. Yep. Yeah, genuine leather straight from cow.
Because they're a premier company.
Right. So here is the side by side of the prototype and the final product. As you can see, well, number one, the picture is a little bit off, right? You don't get the same sharpness and the same clarity, right? It's not as clear. It's a little more not foggy, a little more blurry. This one, as you can see, very clear, more sharp, more detailed. So I don't know if maybe some of the detail is getting lost in the pictures, right? In the fact that one's not so clear, and so so easily visible, right? The sharpness, the detail on the figure, all the things. And you can see also the beard looks very different in the final product than it does here. It looks a lot darker. It looks a lot fuller, right? It looks like it's way here. Here it looks like it's down here, right? So at least from these two pictures, it looks like there's a lot of differences.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you like it? Do you not like it?
I like, believe it or not, I actually like the prototype that V shape that he has coming down like that. The final product looks a little more fuller, more broader. I mean, the prototype looks more better for me.
Of course.
Yeah, now
you would be upset if this is what you were getting. You would be like, oh, I'm not buying this.
No, I wouldn't. I mean, $600. No, I wouldn't. Could it be also the angle? Is this the exact same angle? Because it looks like
it is, but it's not. It is, but it's not, because this one's a little slightly turned.
Yeah,
but you're still supposed to be able to see the whole. You know what I mean? Like, it shouldn't be that much different just from that little bit of angle turn. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm figuring then this is what people are complaining about the final product, right? They're not liking that.
No, correct. They're saying that it looks very different than the prototype, which I don't understand what you guys are expecting. That happens with Hot Toys every day.
Yeah.
We lose a lot of texture, a lot of everything when it comes to the final product, and usually it looks way better in hand than it does in any single blogger picture that we ever see, especially lately, right? Within the past, I want to say the past year, I feel like I've stopped. Maybe the past year, I stopped judging figures so much from pictures, because I've noticed that I could say that they look, they don't look so good as a final product, but then in hand, it's like night and day. That I started noticing recently. So that's why I stopped saying, and I started saying, for example, there was a head sculpt that just came out. Oh, Luke, the Anakin Padawan. That one, I told you guys from the beginning. Everybody was complaining, oh, it doesn't look as good, blah, blah. And what did I say? Just wait until you get it in hand. It'll probably look great in hand. And people are getting it in hand now, and people are very happy with the head sculpt.
Good.
Yeah, so it's happening. Don't be too quick to judge it. Obviously, if you're going to get this, then you're going to have to wait to get it in hand. Don't get all deflated. Don't get all upset. Don't get all excited that, oh, it's not what you thought. Wait till you get it in hand. If you hate it, then you hate it. Then it is what it is.
You have a side-by-side of the sculpted, and is this a situation where the sculpted is better than the rooted, or the rooted is better than the sculpted? Because sometimes you get that argument.
It's so the rooted sculpted conversation, it comes down to your preference, period. Right? I feel like the whole rooting thing was to give the figure that much more realness. Period. That's it. That's it. There's nothing else besides that, right? So when it comes down to that, is that really worth it to you to pay, like Ryan said, $600 or up to $600 or close to $600 or $600 plus for a figure to have more realistic hair? It comes down to the person, period.
Right.
Some figures, though, will look better with the realistic hair flowing naturally than some sculpted hair pieces. Also, depending on the length of the hair, right, you start noticing that it becomes restrictive to the neck turning, right, the head turning.
Yes.
When it comes to that also, right, depending, again, like I said, the length of the hair will affect the movement of the head. Again, depending. So I don't know if this sculpted, because as you can see, right, it goes down to the shoulders.
Yeah.
Right. So it hits the traps. It hits the traps here. Mm-hmm. So now, if that's sculpted, is that gonna affect the movement?
Yeah.
Who the hell knows? So would you want a rooted to avoid anything like that, or would you want a sculpted and hope that doesn't happen? You know what I mean? So
kind of like what I did with Qui-Gon.
Correct. Exactly.
Limited.
Exactly.
They make a rooted one. I'll be jumping on that.
So exactly what I was going to say. So if they decide to make a rooted Qui-Gon, which is coming 100%, whether you like it or not, it's just a matter of time. They're probably going to make a 2.0, right, with a artisan release and most likely a sculpted as well. They seem to be doing that. They seem to be making money with that. I think they realized that they made a mistake with the Anakin. Not making it rooted and sculpted like they started doing everything else, if you guys pay attention. So I think they figured after the fact, hey, you know what? Why don't we release both versions? And obviously not everybody's going to be able to get the limited version. So let's make, a certain amount of sculpted versions as well and make that money that way. Right? Like I said, they probably didn't think about that for Anakin, because believe me when I tell you, you better believe if they would have thought about that, we would have had a 2.0 or an updated Anakin coming next to that rooted Anakin. 100%.
Yeah.
It's just I could guarantee you they didn't think about it, or they felt that it may have, maybe ending up looking like one of the ones the one we have, the light side Anakin that we have already. So to avoid any problems, they're like, oh, let's not do it. But I can guarantee you if they wanted to make a new one, they would have made it from scratch, sculpted the hair again, and that would have been it. So I don't understand why they chose not to do that. 1-6 Shenanigans, this guy, where have you been?
I'm doing.
You got to stick it in. That's what she said. This guy. Unbelievable. Way different here. Ew, that looks like a huge drop in quality. Well, again, you gotta wait. If you order, you gotta see it in hand. You know what I mean? I like I said, I'm done doing that. I can't until I get it. What'd you say?
What is it shipping out? Or what is it? Yeah.
So it looks like the
Did I walk into something?
Well, no, it looks like they're shipping the influencer batches. The influencer batches are coming out soon, apparently. But I guess the people who place their orders coming out December 2025. Um, yeah, no, I have no idea. Does anybody know when they're shipping this garbage? He's going through puberty. This guy. Man, I hope this is just the lighting. No, I'm telling you,
I think it's gonna be fine.
I think so too. I think again, you may lose some detail like anything else, right? At the final product is never the same. What do you call it? Sharp detail and everything else like the final product. It's never the same. It's always, very, very close, but you get softness at the end. It's just natural.
Listen, there's a guy in InArt. His one job is to follow you through social media, and everything you have to say about InArt, they try to make it right.
No company would.
He has one guy, bro. He says, "You got one job. Follow Fabs."
Carter says, look at that forehead male pattern baldness, and this is supposed to be premium.
Also that's the thing with rooted hair. Like, no two rooted hair are gonna look alike. The way how you fuzz it up.
Correct. I mean, but the thing is that it has to. That's the problem. You have to give us a uniform product. Everybody's got to be the same. You can't have one hair being this way, one hair being that way, just because it's rooted. Absolutely not. Every single figure has to be uniform. We all have to get the same product. We all have to get the same exact thing. Some people can't get it properly and accurate, and some people can't get it messed up. It'll never happen. So the product has to be uniform all around, period. That's why when something happens with Hot Toys, it happens to a bunch of them because it's so uniform that whatever messes up, it's going to mess up a ton of them. Obviously, not all of them, but a ton of them.
The guy following you right now from InArt is making note of that. Like, oh shit, it's got a uniform.
Imagine. Hair is different. No, but Tuli, also remember, it's the picture as well, right? Like I said, this picture here for promo is a completely different clarity of picture than this. This is blurry compared to this. So you're losing a lot of detail from this picture alone, just from the picture. Now, think about how much you're going to lose also having it in hand, right? But I don't think this picture is a problem at all. You're just losing some quality here from the sharpness and the detail. But you're in hand, I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be 100% fine. But again, that's for whoever's getting it. I don't, this doesn't do anything for me. So looks a bit wider.
Yeah, fuller. Yeah.
What'd you say?
No, I said, yeah, I agree with Brett. Oh, somebody's at the door.
Let go of the doorbell, Michael. Welcome.
What? Who? What?
You alive? Welcome.
Mike.
What's up? What's up, man?
What's up? The man, the myth, the legend. You are everything that's right in this collecting community, bro. You are down the middle. If you're a baseball fan, you did not attend the Angel Hernandez umpire. You down the middle, bro.
I like it.
Well,
I don't think so.
Imagine. All right, so let me see. Where are we? Quickly.
So we can stop talking about InArt now, right?
See, good thing we got into it quick. I told you.
Yep.
Today's magnets are brought to you by InArts. Where refrigerator magnets go to die. Oh my god, that's crazy. Looks like the same skull paint apps are downgraded. I think so too. I think they look very, very similar, very, very close. Yeah, you're not going to get 100% of the likeness from the prototype. We don't get that from Hot Toys. So how can you expect that from them? So I don't think that's a problem. Michael, if you were to compare these two, do you notice that obviously, tell me what you think. I'm not going to tell you which one's which, you decide.
I don't know, man. I guess the left looks better than the right, right?
Right, which is the prototype.
Yep, that's the prototype.
What do you think is not good or as good as the prototype?
Well, there's something going on. Well, they're not at the same angle, but there's something going around. There's something up with the eyes, the brow. nose. There's something, yeah, something wrong. Something wrong with on the right hand side, right?
Where all this here? The scars there. I think it's the lighting too, guys. The lighting. This is more yellow too.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that's a big part of the problem because and the hair looks perfectly fine. Look, they parted it down the middle, exactly down the middle. Obviously, this looks a little more, you know, not so professional like this one. I guess Viper didn't touch it, but it doesn't look. To me, it doesn't look horrible. InArt, send me one, please.
The left looks more chiseled right around here. While
so that's another thing. Because of the angle, you don't get to see the jawline so much on this one. You don't really get to see the facial hair on this one. So all of that together affects how you see it. It looks like they updated the necklace though, because this is here and this is not that. So they changed something with the necklace as well. The links of the necklace are different too. This looks more like a chain. This looks very thin. So they did change a lot of things. I don't know if it was for the benefit of the collector or for their benefit, but doesn't look good. Let me see where you guys are at real quickly. There we go. Guys, please hit that like button. There's 41 of you guys in here if you don't mind. Thank you guys for being here as well. Brad says, these are mass produced, never 100%, like the prototype, even hot toys. There you go.
Yeah,
see?
yeah.
Brad, stop copying me. This is the first time we have seen InArt where the final product looks different from the prototype. The prototype was much better. Punisher, you really think that this is a big difference, like a huge difference?
Yeah, that looks like a big difference to me.
Really? Holy crap! See, I mean, I see there is a difference, but I don't know if it's because of the head sculpt being off or it's because of, again, the wrong angle, the wrong lighting, the clarity of the picture, the detail in the picture. You lost a lot here. It's very smooth here. Here you see wrinkles. Obviously, you see some here, but not as much as here. So the picture quality alone takes away this one.
It's happening a lot lately. You know, what was the other one that I think even came out worse than I thought? The Anakin.
Yeah.
Anakin. What about Mace Windu?
I knew that thing looked off from day one. You heard it here first, right? But it came out even worse. Like,
oh man,
not good.
Yeah, no, that one, the Mace Windu, like Nefty said too, looks a little weird. I can't wait to get that one. Let's see.
You said this picture is from the video, right? So this is like a snapshot of that video, the one on the right.
This is a side by side of of this is the final product of the video, and then this is a picture of the prototype. Yeah. Tuli says the ones who order this will need to find ways to justify.
No.
I mean, I can guarantee you it'll look better in hand. I hope, at least for their sake. You know what I mean? That it looks better in hand. But you know, we'll see.
I sent you a link to something much cooler than this nonsense.
Hold on. Oh, I did.
Did you see that?
So somebody posted this in their collection already, and let me tell you something. It looks gorgeous.
I got it on pre-order. I got both the.
Wait, I thought they were sold out. I thought they were sold out.
No, Big Bad Toy Store had it. That's right. I ordered mine. It was sold out quickly on the ThreeZero website, but then it's a Big Bad Toy Store exclusive. They had a shit ton.
Oh my god, the thing I saw it on the ThreeZero exclusive Cobra Commander
and Destro.
Oh my god, that outfit is beautiful.
A statue?
No, it's a figure.
No,
by ThreeZero. It's beautiful. But the differences are pretty drastic. I mean, I guess the angle's changing up the entire thing. What about Obi-Wan Episode 1? What about him? What do you mean? Explain. Oh, Joker J, welcome. You made it.
Yeah, bad. It's still up for pre-order.
I saw it and I was like, should I? And then put it just with everybody else. That's a beautiful, that outfit is gorgeous.
It's $160.
I know. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous.
What's there like him and haw about, man? It's like,
Well, no, I wouldn't get it, not for any other reason, but the fact that obviously I'm not collecting that line, but to put it with the Sideshow line.
Well, I was going to say, we have all the Sideshow Joe
That's
figures.
exactly why
right
that's the only reason why I thought about it, because I was like, man, imagine that in there. But my thing is, I don't know if the scale is going to be the same. Obviously, 3-0 is a lot smaller in scale. So, I mean, it doesn't matter really, but I think I'm going to get it. Fabs and influencers should be getting this next week. Can you imagine?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Big Bad Toy. It looks nice. You said they have a Destro as well?
Yes. They both look beautiful.
Let me look at Destro.
Beautiful, beautiful. This actor's first movie was Witness. He played an Amish. This actor was Laling. Yes. He was Laling from
Laling in
Carlito's Way.
Yeah.
If anybody asks me about Laling, I have to say he's a stand-up guy. He's a stand-up guy, and he shows up in a wheelchair. Unreal.
He was in G.I. Jane, I believe, as well, like the drill instructor.
Oh, I don't know. I know him. I only know him as Laling. I don't even know his real name. What is it? Igor something or something? Mike's here, so it begins. Too much variation between batches, no consistent. That's a problem. Absolutely. That's a huge problem. If you don't have uniformity in any product, that's not a good product. If you don't have every single figure looking at least 99.9% equal, you have a problem. If you have figures that some bodies are crap and some bodies are great, that's a problem. So it all comes down to quality control, quality check, quality everything.
Yeah.
And the more, go ahead.
I was gonna say, Mike, I just saw that Destro on Big Bad Toy. Look like a pimp, bro.
Yeah, with that gold chain around his neck.
Yeah, let's put up some pictures of that, and let's get this nonsense off the screen. Okay?
I'm looking at that. I'm like, wow. Holy cow!
Oh my god, this guy. All right, let's catch up with the what do you call it, and then let's see. All right, and then we'll change topics. Let's go off the door. Let go of the doorbell. Oh man. Let's see. Oh my god, Joker J, is he on antibiotics? Oh, you're talking to Joker J. I'm like, what? I'm here for the Motor Mike 2.0. This guy, unbelievable. Nightmare says, for those that ordered the rooted hair version, does the sculpted version have the same estimated release date or a later one? Ooh, that's a great question.
That's a good question, yeah.
Does anybody know? Because I don't know anything about this company because I am done with the company, right? But I know that a lot of you guys are still buying the company, will continue to buy the company, which there's no problem with that. That's the only reason why I get into this stuff. But I want to know and if you guys know the price for the sculpted as well, please let me know because I would like to know. We already know that the rooted is about, what do you say, 500 or 600? 600. Something like $600. Can you imagine? Who cares? Is this the InArt Veteran Show? InArt Veteran Show.
Yeah, really. Ernesto, did I show up at the wrong show? What's going on?
Yes, it's a big difference. Oh, there you go. So I guess you guys see the difference. And yeah, the jawline you can't really see because there's a tilt. So all right, we'll see. Whoever gets it first, let me know because I want to see pictures in hand. Oh, look at that. Shenanigans. Member for 2 months. Welcome, welcome. InArt isn't premium enough for J&D or nothing. We got Rob in the house. Welcome. Nice to see you.
I'm doing.
Welcome, my friend. Let's see. What up, Nefty? Let's see who else is in here. Vigo. That's his. I said Igor. Vigo. Yes. Mike's hat. Oh, I need that. Yeah, place your order, Brad, instead of wasting your money on InArt like a peasant.
Yikes.
My 3-0 Cobra Commander arrived today. Just open it up. Oh, there you go. Listening up to your obsession on InArt.
You got time.
Unbelievable.
How dare you?
Unbelievable. Fabs, You're amazingly fair and balanced, and I feel like no, no, because I'm telling you, I will always tell you the truth. If this figure was crap, I would tell you this looks like crap. I don't think it's horrible. Besides the fact that we're losing a lot of detail from this from the picture. It looks very blurry compared to the prototype, so I can't be like, oh, this is garbage just because I can't see it, clear, and I'm never gonna have it in hand. So I'm not gonna just shit on it just to shit on it. I will never do that. If it's crap, you better believe I'm gonna tell you it's crap because I can see that it's crap. But this, I can't help you guys. Samuel. Oh, look at you now. Now you want to be part of the cool kids, huh? Now you want to be a cool kid. Let's see. Rob says, F Disney. 4 months. Look at you. Thank you, my friend. I partially make my decision so Brad. Yeah. Don't let Brad decide on what he's buying. Please join the conversation. Send me the link. It's not horrible, people. Oh my God. All right. So enough of this. Now we're going to get into Michael. This topic I know is right up your alley. So let's not even start. So we have this beauty here. Okay. So now, guys, we have Jaz Inc. making the animated series Batman, Batmobile. So he says, okay, I will need the group like never before. We are going to do this. The animated series Batmobile pre-orders will go live on Friday, June 21st. It will be first come, first serve. That's scary. A numbered limited edition. Ooh, you guys like numbers, don't you? And as you have seen, we need all the support we can get to make this work. Okay. When we go over 1,000 orders, how yummy, 1,000. More features will be added. I wonder why. William, always in the middle of my speech. Welcome. So here is where I get annoyed. Okay, about when he says things like they made 60,000 Catwoman figures. Okay. So this is exactly what I said. And the reason I said what I said regarding his comment about the 60,000 pieces made. The reason why it's beneficial for him to say that Hot Toys has made, right? I'm not saying that he says Hot Toys makes 60,000 on a regular basis. Being very clear, I am not saying that he said that. What he said was that somebody told him that Hot Toys had made specifically speaking, 60,000 Catwoman figures. That's what he said. I didn't say it. That's what he said. Okay. So what I had said, and I'm going to repeat it again, was this. The reason why he needs to make it seem like Hot Toys is making big numbers of figures. Again, why the hell would they make 60,000 Catwoman figures? For what? For who? So, again, the reason why he needs to say this, and this is why I don't believe anything that comes out of a salesman's mouth until I do my own research and find out for myself if it's even a possibility. He needs to sound like what he's making now is limited, just like the amounts that Hot Toys is making with the 1,200, 1,400, 1,500, 2,000, blah, blah, blah. So that's what he wants to be at. He wants to be at a number where Hot Toys is looked at as a limited run of whatever figure it is, right? But that limited amount of numbers is usually 1,000 plus, 2,000 plus. So what I think he's trying to do, okay, which would make perfect sense to entice people to buy these things, is to, here we go. So we got numbered now, okay? We're numbered. So people love numbered. Oh, it's limited. Oh, let's get numbered. So he got you with the number. So if you like numbered, there you go. And you like the vehicle, he's got you with the numbered by the bulls. Number two, he needs the group more than ever. He needs at least 1,000 for this thing. And anything more will add more features. Why is that? Why, if you're already making a premium vehicle, why is it that you need to make a certain amount of money to give your original 1,000 customers something better? So you're using your first 1,000 to set you up for more money and more features for everybody. What? I would feel very disrespected, because again, if I was part of the first 1,000 and then I need another certain amount of people to help me get something better, meanwhile, I'm the reason why that piece is getting made anyway. So
let's get to the bottom of this. Let's get to the bottom of this right now.
Go ahead.
What did Juice do to you?
Juice sold him a 1966 Batmobile.
Like seriously, what was the midnight call? Tell me what happened.
The midnight call.
What did he do to you?
So let's start with William. William. Obviously, we know you're a big fan of Jaz Inc. You know Jaz Inc. I don't know if you own any Jaz Inc., but I know you like their stuff, at least like some of their stuff at least. Do you own anything from them?
No.
No, you don't. Okay. How do you feel about something like this? And how do you feel about the whole 1,000 orders and you need more than 1,000 to blah, blah, blah? How do you feel about all that?
Well, it's the Kickstarter business model where it's, but usually when you have those stretch goals, you already have them established before, like you put them up saying, this is our baseline. We need this many to make it. If we get this many, these features unlock, but you say what they are and what your numbers are, not if we get this, then we'll do some more, because that's a very open-ended, maybe it'll just be like, oh, we actually chromed the wheels. And it's like, okay, you spray painted it with chrome spray paint. Congratulations. I know I would want to know what the goal is.
Let's see if it's worth it
to hit. It's just like with the HasLab stuff. They always list those very neat little add-ons that you unlock, right away. And if they blow past those, yes, there will be mystery ones, because you already hit all the backers. And that's why like Galactus came with like 8 different heralds and all that stuff, because they kept selling so many that they were like, oh, we reached all the goals, so let's give them more stuff. But when you just have a mystery present where it's like, oh, it's going to be this, because it already says limited numbered, and it's like, oh, it's limited, but you're not cutting it off at a certain number.
Exactly.
Your limited number is going to be however many you sell, and then you're not going to make it again. It's that's a little bit different than saying it's a limited numbered, as opposed to we'll make as many as you pay, we'll put a number on it. And and saying the whole 60,000, the only one I think they made 60,000 of is the Armorer, and she's still in stock.
The Armorer.
I'm just saying.
Oh my God. Now let's go to Michael. Michael. So exactly what William did, that's what Yo's did to me. So how do you feel about this whole vehicle?
It's menial, nominal, it doesn't matter.
So you're not looking into it, you don't care for it, you're not getting it.
Well, yeah, who cares about, sure. Do you want him to announce all his stretch goals beforehand? Sure. Why not? That's you can do that. He can do that if he wants. He doesn't have to. No big deal. Doesn't upset me. This is not my Batmobile, so I'm not into it.
But how do you feel about, him even making something like this? You think it's necessary for
who cares? Who cares?
He said, who cares?
I mean, are we? If we're looking something to talk about, that ThreeZero Cobra Commander is awesome. We can look at that.
We're gonna get into it. Like
who cares about Juice and his 60,000 comment? Who cares?
So now question about the 1,000 pre-order thing that William just went over. How do you feel about that trick?
What's the trick to it? What you're saying? What is the trick? What he's trying to what?
William, explain it to him again.
He's trying to copy the HasLab model.
No, just that he says if we do this, there'll be something, and it's just
Well, there'll be stretch goals. So if we hit 1,000, there'll be add-ons, right? If we sell a lot, there'll be add-ons. That's what he said, right?
yeah.
Basically.
William's like, yeah.
But let me just add this. This has been Joe's MO with past projects as well. You know, there is a goal. Once the product is produced, it's cut off, and as you get an excess number of buyers, there's add-ons, and he's never announced what the add-ons are. So he hasn't gone off the path that he's walked on in past projects. You understand? So
But it says first come, first serve, limited
Right,
number.
it's
Then when you hit
weird.
1,000, then
Exactly.
I suspect that word limited means that once he has the product already built up, at that point it's cut off, which is his MO with past projects that he's done. You know?
Yeah, it's just
So-
that whole setup to me is very weird, right? It's like we're making a limited amount, but
Yeah, limited, meaning like however many he sells. If 1,500
Right.
people show up, there's going to be 1,500. If
No.
500 people show up, there's going to be 500. That's
right,
That's what he's saying.
right. So how is that considered limited? But when Hot Toys makes 1,500, you go crazy and say, "How is this limited?" Blah blah blah.
Oh,
See, but this is what happens. This is what happens. You can't just be like, oh, Jaz Inc doesn't do anything wrong. Like you have to think about these things.
No.
He said no.
technical.
He said no. Oh man. All right, let's get into our next topic since this is going nowhere fast. Hold on 1 second, guys. So Michael and you too, William, now that we're here. Hold on 1 second. Should I go over her urinary? Nah. All right, so let's go with first you, William, because I know you're excited about this. So first and foremost, let's get your guys' opinion on this beauty. So Michael, first and foremost, what were your thoughts when you saw the pictures and you were like, man, Fabio told me so? What was your first reaction to the figure? What was your first reaction to the figure, to the head sculpt, and how do you feel about the whole thing?
I said, damn, he looks old.
Yeah,
That was your first reaction?
Yeah.
screen accurate.
exactly. Yeah.
That's an old Wolverine there, right there.
He's old as fuck and real.
Oh, ruined it.
I think we should have waited till July.
Ruined it.
Oh my
But
god!
I think it looks good. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm going to get it.
I didn't say the second syllable.
No reason to pre-order it. There's going to be 1 billion of them.
Hold on, I'm trying to do something that this thing is like killing me. There's like a notification at the bottom of my screen that won't disappear. Oh, it's killing me and it won't go away. What's happening?
What's the notification?
It's like a virus.
It was from like a booty bot.
You gotta stay off those,
I haven't, you remember the booty bots? Oh man, I remember one time I was getting one. It happened one day only, and I got bombarded with the booty bots, and I was like, oh man, my channel's blowing up, and then never came back. Oh man, because that happens when like they're interested in your content, and then nope, they were like, psych. All right, let's see. I had to open a new window because this is ridiculous. I hate it when that happens. Why are you giving me bullshit stuff? Oh, I think I know what's happening.
Juice
It's
sent you a virus.
It's yeah.
Juice was like, "I'll show you."
He said he said
Talking
we are
shit about me again, that asshole. Fucking...
we are Legion. All right, what's not Legion? What's the other thing? All right, so Michael, tell us everything. Tell us how you feel about the arms. Tell us how you feel about the fact that they made 2 SKUs, one completely, complete Wolverine, right, with nothing else,
Right,
and then
basically one without the head sculpt.
right. So it's literally
so dumb.
It's literally all of this. No,
who's gonna order the one without the head sculpt? Really?
Well, so that's what I said, and I was having this conversation. Shout out to Joker J. We were talking about. I said, why would that make any sense? I said, there's no reason why anybody, and I understand, right? I get the big picture, but I'm like, why wouldn't they just include the head sculpt on both figures? I was like, that makes no sense. Why would anybody just get the plain Wolverine? And I understand, right? Because I said it myself that it's the most iconic. Everybody's been dying for this Hugh Jackman style Wolverine. I get it, right? Because I said it. But it doesn't make sense to me for them not to include the head sculpt on both figures, whether you want to give them the sleeves or not. Both figures should come with the head sculpt. Why do you think that it's stupid?
That they didn't include both head sculpts? I mean, it's silly. It's never been done once. I can't remember a time that Hot Toys has done something like that.
Exactly. That's why I was like, this is retarded. It makes no sense.
It's retarded. Exactly.
Right. Yep. And I remember saying that specifically because I'm like, if you're buying a Hot Toys figure, you're buying the Hot Toys figure for the head sculpt. Number one, obviously, yes, people display their figures without the head sculpt many times, but that's not the norm.
What's the savings? What's the savings from the one to the other?
280 and 340 or 360.
So what?
Right?
$70? That's the head sculpt.
Right. Yep, something like that. 340.
Yeah, I don't get it. That was really threw me.
Well,
I mean, not that
for
I
all
spent
the
huge
people
time
that
on it,
already
I'm
have
that's dumb.
like 8 Hugh Jackman figures, they can pop one of those.
340. Say it again.
All the people that have already bought all the other Hugh Jackman figures can just pop the head on.
Exactly. Literally. So I get it. I get it. So Mike, it's 340 and 280.
Yeah,
So
I mean that
$60.
difference. Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Right? That's the first thing. I'm like, why would they ever do this? And again, I get the iconicness of this figure. I get it. I get the look. I get it's a big deal. I get a lot of people want this. I get it. But it's like, how can you not include the head sculpt?
You know what? You know what it is? I now know what it is.
What?
340 is ridiculous for this figure.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. So it's trying to make it seem like this is why you're paying this exorbitant amount for this figure, because there's like this was a die-cast Iron Man figure was $350. Yeah. Now a normal head sculpt Hot Toys figure is $350. Like,
right.
That's what it is. It's to try to throw you off the scent. Like, don't look at how expensive this figure is, because this is a normal release, and here it is for $350. Gotcha.
Yes. And them giving you this basic one at $280, which is very expensive for what it is. You're like, oh, absolutely. You're 100%.
You idiots that are complaining. That are complaining. Here you go.
Yeah, they played
a $200 figure.
Absolutely.
You think the 280 is going to hit the bargain bin?
Well, if the 280 is too expensive for you, no.
That is true, but it's not the same. It's not the same. You're not gonna justify getting the Hono Wolverine and be like, oh, this is just like the movie.
There's gonna be a huge difference. Like we're gonna to compare the two, and there's gonna be a huge difference.
The body alone is a huge difference. The body alone. Never mind everything else. The body alone is gonna be a huge difference. So that's the thing. I don't know. Again, it doesn't make sense for them to have done 2 SKUs, especially that way. If anything, I would have expected, the exclusive to have the mask and maybe the regular one not, right? Because you're gonna see Wolverine mostly without the mask on, right? So it doesn't make sense for them to remove that big part of the character in one of the SKUs. You know what I mean? Yeah. One of them is gonna sit. Which one? You know what I mean? Because what does that also mean? Did they make a limited amount? Are they making a limited amount of head sculpts, which is why they didn't want to do them on both?
This is going to be one of their probably biggest produced figures in a long time.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be a blockbuster style.
It's going to be a huge hit. They're already projecting it to be the biggest R-rated movie ever.
Yep.
Well, does anybody besides me have their tickets yet?
You bought tickets to a movie already?
I watch it the same.
Yeah, it's already sold out most places for like the first week or so.
Yeah, up by me, it's all gone.
Oh my god, I never like I would never go with the masses because I just hate people.
Yeah.
Ah man,
I try to stay away from them.
I would have never ever thought that about you.
I do opening night most of the time, and it's,
You stand in line with the lightsaber?
no, I buy my ticket. I have my reserved seat that reclines and all that shit in and the one that the theaters I go to are 18 and up, so or some of them actually are 21 and up because they serve booze, and then it's just there's no little kids or anything like that, and most people are actually pretty quiet.
We have one of those now by us, Fabs. There's the one in like Smithtown where they serve food and
stuff. I know Hicksville has recliners now. Amazing.
I have one that's all dinner reservation and the whole nine.
Guys, there's 47 of you guys. Please hit that like button if you don't mind. I appreciate you guys being here, and thank you for being here, everyone. Also, I'm gonna go with William. William. So how do you feel about the figure? Obviously, clearly you're a fan. You're most likely getting them for $100 each and then selling them for $150. How many are you? How many are you getting? And how do you feel about what I asked regarding the no head sculpt and the one SKU?
I'm getting just one.
Mm-hmm. Deluxe, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Right.
Just to have the option of having it each way, even though I'm probably gonna have it with not the Hugh Jackman sculpt, just the Wolverine sculpt, the mask.
Question. Obviously, it makes sense to me, right? That the better deal for the head sculpt is the deluxe, right? Because that's the only way you're gonna get it.
Yeah.
Now, what are you planning on doing with the head sculpt? If obviously you just said you're displaying the mask on,
I could put it on a little pike and.
But you're not using it for like a custom or anything.
Nope, it'd be like Rex over here that has his helmet on, and then his head's just sitting here right up front.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Gotcha.
You know, so I do that with most.
So you really don't think you're going to use the head sculpt at all?
Probably not. Like over here, I have like the Wolfman looking Wolverine. You know, that's the only Wolverine I have that doesn't have a mask on.
Oh, with the sword. Look at that.
Wow, that looks nice.
That looks beautiful with the Japanese
Sabretooth hanging out with him.
Sabretooth, yeah.
Yeah, Sabretooth.
You know, the other Wolverines have masks on, hanging out.
Sabretooth looks a little
bootleg. I like the books with the figures.
The comic books, yeah.
I told him to do that. So imagine. We have, let's see. Where did I see Bob's hold on. Bob, where is your comment that I just saw? Oh, here it is. So Bob says, is 1,000 units sold of this Batmobile actually obtainable? Sounds like a stretch. Pun intended. So again, I don't know how you're gonna get 1,000 sold, man. That's a lot of vehicle, and that's a lot of money for a thing that's not that popular. At least for me.
I think wrong crowd, right? I think most of us are '80s guys, and we're a Michael Keaton Batman.
Yeah, right.
That's a '90s thing. Like that's my brother's Batman. That's a cartoon Batman. Like I can't stand it, so it's not my thing.
Yeah.
I remember watching it. I grew up watching the show, but it's not something that I would be like, oh, I need this in my collection. Anything else, no problem. But for some reason, it was a great show. It was something I remember like it was yesterday because I would watch this after school literally every single day. So it's not something that wasn't a big deal. It's not something that it wasn't important. It was a big deal and a big part of my life growing up. Like I said, I remember coming home every day from high school and putting it on. So it was the Animaniacs, it was Gargoyles, it was Batman, it was a whole bunch of cartoons on a daily basis. And again, I could easily be like, oh, I grew up with the show and I could buy, but that Batmobile, it's not appealing whatsoever. There's nothing cool about it. It's literally going to be a big long piece of plastic. Like, nah, you know what I mean? And where do you put that thing?
But I do believe Just will have the backing because on sites that are that follow him, he's done surveys and he asked the community which vehicle you want. And I personally am waiting for the 1997 Batmobile, but Once he got the survey back showing that a lot of people did want this vehicle, that's why he moved forward with it.
Right.
Right, because I think the guys in their 30s, that's their Batmobile. So
I don't know if he
It's
found
like
like
the
a
remote.
U.S. distributor for the vehicles, that might be one thing. But buying it and then paying $500 for shipping or whatever is just a little.
342 for me.
Oh, okay, that's a little much.
342, yeah.
Brett says when Jaz Inc put a vote on the next Batmobile and this one, I was like, yikes. I should have stuck with the live action vehicle.
I was one of those that I went, yikes.
The animated shit Batmobile once this car will be 4 feet long. Can you imagine? Like that's too that's overkill. 4 feet long. Like what? I'm telling you, it'll probably look very nice. But it's like for why?
Tape measure. Is that going to fit in a detox?
No,
In a matcha case?
I don't think so. In the detox, yeah, the
Like
long way.
it'll be up and down.
Yeah, that's what I said. The long way. So guys, back to Wolverine. How do you guys feel about the arms? Right, it's a big deal. The arms. How do you guys think they nailed the arms? Do you think they don't look good? Do you think they needed maybe some weathering, some blood, some battle damaging on them? I think they're way too clean for him, especially obviously if you put him with the BD, that doesn't look right. If you do the battle damage chest, right? If you have him clean, it makes sense. But battle damage, I don't get. How do you guys like the arms? Nefty.
Yeah, last time when we spoke about this, I said, it doesn't go well with the battle damage. It looks too freaking clean. I'm sure there's gonna be people out there customizing it and getting it dirty and cut up and all that. But yeah, no, it's no good that way. I mean, it looks great, but for the battle damage look, it's a little off.
I wonder if the Thor arms would fit on this and look fine. You know what I mean?
That one is battle damage?
No, just different arms, just to see what it would look like on this figure. Michael, how do you feel about the arms?
They'll never touch those arms. Because if we touch them, they skim and break and peel. So like Hot Toys would never in a million years paint the arms or put battle damage on the arms.
That is true. That is true. So you think they're perfect like this? I
don't think they're perfect like this, but I think this is just, we're going to get them with this, with a little bit of baby powder on them so that they stay moist until we get them in our hands, and then we'll break them.
I can tell you guys, the Thor arms, they feel straight silicone, 100%, that rubbery feel to them. It doesn't say anything on the description of the figure that they're silicone, but the arms, man, incredible feeling arms. That's why I was wondering. I was like, what if I put obviously a lot bulkier, a lot rounder than him and then his arms, but what do you call it? I don't know if it'll look good or not.
There's enough definition there. It looks good. I see a vein in the right arm there. So, it's good enough for me.
Guys, it says there's 51 of you guys watching. Please hit that like button if you don't mind. I appreciate you guys for being here, and thank you as always. Hot Toys needs tattoos on the guns. And the guns.
I wonder if we'll ever get there.
Welcome. He says, since when did Logan get scars? Cause they didn't. Well, that's the thing. You know what I mean? That's the thing. But even if that's the case, you could add, for example, blood. He still bleeds. Just because he heals doesn't mean there's no blood on his arm. You know what I mean? So something like that to give him.
I get what you're saying, like dirt, scuff marks, like gunpowder residue. Like he's gonna get a little dirty. He heals.
Correct.
He's gonna get dirty.
Correct. Just something to give it more personality, more life, more something. Right now it's just very plain. And where I was going with is the fact that they're very pale, those arms. And they're for him. They're his arms. But it's like, they look very, very realistic. They look like the straight skin, which is I'm not complaining, but it's like, it's hard to get used to seeing something look.
You got a problem with pale white skin?
No. The vein. Look at the vein. Look at the vein.
You got excuse me?
Look at the vein. Look at the vein.
So
you need people like me so you can point your fingers and say that's the bad guy.
Yep.
So the vein right here, they nailed the vein in his bicep. He has the same exact vein running down his bicep, which I thought was incredible. How do you guys feel? Again, we haven't seen him with the mask on. I did see a trailer with the mask on. He had the mask on. It looks CGI as hell. right?
Wow.
Like very CGI. And actually, believe it or not, it looked exactly like this looks with the mask on, like very, very, very CGI-ish. So not in a bad way, but it looked, you could see the CGI was
Have
there.
you seen the
100%.
popcorn bucket?
No, not at all.
No.
I will send you the picture. Hang on.
So, how do you feel? Like I said, we haven't seen anything, but how do you guys feel about the Wolverine look overall? Do you guys think this is going to look amazing in your collection? Are you guys going to be happy with it? Do you guys look like that the face plates look perfectly fine? Would you change anything from it? Let's go with you, Mike.
No, I think it looks good. I'll take it. I'm not complaining about it. I think it looks good.
And how many?
I don't see much wrong with it. Like, again, I think there's these little things that we're nitpicking on, but overall, I'm excited for it.
That's real, Fabs.
How many of it's crazy? How many of these are you planning on getting? Just one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I ordered and Rudy too. Shout out to Rudy. We're trying to figure out how many to get. I ordered one deluxe already, right? Because it's a must. But I think what I'm going to do is in a few weeks or maybe even months, get the regular release right before, hopefully if I catch it on time, right before it's cut off for for waitlist. Just to have it secure, just to have a deluxe and a regular.
Of all figures, this is like they're gonna make us so many of this.
No, but you know that Sideshow's gonna waitlist it anyway, regardless whether they make
they waitlist everything. They waitlist. Look, that's a
thing.
joke. Like, that's just a joke.
That's the thing. So they're gonna waitlist it regardless. So before that joke happened, it's funny. The only waitlist I hit was the Commando Trooper lately. Besides that, I haven't hit anything. So I'm trying to avoid that because I don't want to have to wait 3 months for them to be like, "Hey, you got it," So that's what I'm planning on doing.
Buy one because you got to get one for your YouTube show. But I mean, to buy another one at retail, this is going to be a below retail figure. There's no question.
Absolutely. At least I think that this SKU will be this one because obviously everybody's going to want that. At least I would always think and expect that everybody's going to go with the head sculpt. If there are a bunch of new collectors that suddenly are collecting to not get the head sculpt because of the fact that it's more expensive, then that may be a new thing. But I could tell you, as long as I've been around in Hot Toys, every Hot Toys collector has always wanted the head sculpts because, again, we collect Hot Toys for these head sculpts, not for masks, not for helmets, for head sculpts. Obviously, if a figure comes with a helmet and no head sculpt, that's your only display. If the figure comes with a mask and a head sculpt, that's up to you, right? It's usually included. You usually have both choices. Now you only have one, right? They're giving you a figure that it's a brand new style of figure never made before that everybody's been looking for with no head sculpt. It's weird. It's weird.
It's just these prices are too high. We're just paying up for what the aftermarket was, 5 years ago. You're now giving that into Hot Toys pockets. So like everything is just going to fall. I just can't see, you know what I mean? This is $400 with tax and shipping, right? Basically.
Right. Yep. It's going to be $340 plus tax.
This is not a $400 figure.
So here is what I think they're trying to justify this $400. So first and foremost, this is the entire original figure, which is, as you can see, nothing. They're adding an extra $60 for the battle damage plate, battle damage gauntlets, which are they necessary? Who cares, right? I don't think that they're gonna make a big difference having them clean or dirty, right? Obviously, it makes it look a little better, but is it, worth $60? For a painted piece of plastic, who knows? Then you got the interchangeable sleeves, which how much is that cost, right? If they're giving it to you within a package of $60, it can't be that much. And the head sculpt, which weird to get a head sculpt, with all of this stuff for only $60.
What about the 2.0 body?
Well, that's another thing. You're not including the fact that you have
Stop.
Wait.
It's a 2.5 at least.
Well, so here's the thing. You have to realize that these arms are newly developed, which I'm surprised that they didn't mention it. And let me see if they mention it somewhere else.
Mike's gonna have like a seizure.
Newly developed.
Wait. Let's see if they even mention that.
Newly developed arms.
He said no.
These are 2.0 arms.
All right,
guys.
so here we go.
Yeah,
Mass
Peacemaker
head
was
with
1.0
interchangeable.
arms. These are 2.
What?
These are the 2.0 of the Peacemaker arms. They just added a vein.
This guy. So mass head with interchangeable lower faces, new faceplates. Obviously, we got that. And it looks like that's the whole thing that they're talking about. But again, as you can see, we haven't gotten these arms unless these are Thor's arms repainted or not painted a specific way. But I'm telling you, these veins I've never seen on any other body before. So that's why I'm saying they're new. Obviously, they're going to have to charge us for that. But again, it doesn't make sense why we didn't get it with why we didn't get the head sculpt with this release. Let me see. Ernesto says, how many buckets will you guys get? How many buckets?
The popcorn
I'm gonna
bucket.
show
You need to show.
Let me know if they have it.
Wait. Before I forget, this is what William just sent me. Bow.
Ryan Reynolds shared this. This is what the bucket looks like that'll be in theaters.
Oh my God! Holy cow!
He said they
real?
were not going to be outdone by the Dune sex bucket, and that he wanted to go above and beyond.
Can you imagine?
You're gonna get flagged for that on your YouTube channel, bro.
But it's
For
real.
this? For a
You're gonna
couple
get
now.
flagged. Yeah, that right there, bro.
It's all right. Why? It looks like a butthole. It looks
you're
like a
done.
gaping. It looks like a gaping.
Yeah, you're done. You're done for the night. Let's go.
No,
Mike's at a loss.
It's like Mike's at a loss. Can you imagine? Oh man, but yeah,
That's a newly developed bucket.
Oh my God, that's a 2.0 bucket. So one thing I really like, guys, the teeth. I don't know if you guys paid attention to this at all, but the teeth look incredible. They look really nice. The expressions are perfect. I have no complaints about the expressions whatsoever. Even the fact that they give you an open mouth expression and not a closed mouth. I hate the closed mouth expressions. They're very blah. At least here you still get some life to the figure, right? Obviously here you get more, and here's when
you got to buy 3 figures now.
No, all I need is one.
Each of these looks. These are 3 separate looks.
Nope. All I need is this here and the head sculpt, and that's it.
I'm counting 3 looks, guys. Right? I'm seeing there's 3.
Well, there would be 4 with the head sculpt.
Well, 4.
Well,
okay.
Yeah.
But then you
You
have
need a case.
regular and battle damage and sleeve and no sleeve.
Correct.
So
So
using
you
that,
need-
you need
We
like
need 6 guys.
no, you need like 30 to get all of the
All the mix and
looks
matches?
with each of the looks with each of the accessories.
Yeah.
Well, because you gotta multiply 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 times 5. So guys,
Ta-da.
what is
You
your
just said what I said.
what is your going to be your look for this figure? Are you going to have them sleeveless? Are you going to have them with the sleeves? Are you going to have them please tell me how you're going to display them. William, you first.
I might go with sleeves. Just because I have a yellow one without sleeves over in my case that's on the M30, the short body, because it's the comic book style, and he's short because he's 5'3" in the comics.
Yeah.
And obviously Hugh Jackman's like 6'3" or 6'4" or something. And so I'll probably do yellow sleeves with the mask and have him next to my Weapon X floating in the tank over here.
Oh, that's sick. Question for you. Do you think it's fair to compare this Wolverine figure to the animated one? Meaning, like, the fact that they made a whole entire SKU just for that look. Do you think people are really? I get it's an iconic look. I understand, but the fact that they made a single figure with that, just for that look, do you think that people are looking at that as a comparison to the original Wolverine, like the Hono style Wolverine?
I think, that if you love the look, but then you hate animated style figures, it would be the one for you, where
Right.
you have the tiger stripe style of the comic book stuff, but then Jesus, I just read what Brad had up there. But like you can have the yellow suit on display, like think of that look right there of Hugh Jackman with the arms crossed but wearing the Wolverine mask. That's like a classic look to have. And so, it's not everybody likes the way that the Hono one looks, just like how a lot of people liked how the Sideshow ones were, except for the bodies. And so with this, you get the Hot Toys body, which hopefully, is better than a Sideshow. They usually are. And you can have that classic look that, a lot of us that grew up reading the Jim Lee comics and whatnot of him drawing this style of Wolverine is what you grew up with. And, the Hugh Jackman one, like the hair looks a little weird at the front. And, and I know it's screen accurate because that's how, they do their best to put his hair up in something that resembles the crazy hair that Wolverine's had over the years in the comics. I get it. And that's why like the head to me isn't really that important. If the deluxe was the only way to get the mask, I would have bought the mask one.
Right.
But I wanted the deluxe just to have the sleeves and the battle damage stuff because, I do like my little photography crap and, just having different things that you can do for the pictures looks real cool. But if the regular version came with everything except for the Hugh Jackman head, I would buy it without the Hugh Jackman head because it's not really that important to me.
Gotcha. And Michael, your turn. How would you display your figure?
No sleeves. I mean, sorry, no, I want sleeves, and I'll probably keep them with the mask on.
So sleeves, mask on.
Sleeves, mask on, angry.
Oh, that's gonna look funky though. With the mask on and the sleeves, that's gonna look different.
Yeah, because like you said, I have the Sideshow one that's sleeveless, so
right.
I'm gonna want the full sleeved up
mask
on.
So what I wanted to do was my looks are gonna be this look here, just like that, all clean, and then my battle damage is gonna be like this. Nefty.
I'm gonna go with the mask and no sleeves.
How many of these are you getting? Just one, two?
No, I'm gonna get the deluxe, and I'm hoping that the other version gets somehow bargain bin.
What, the Hono? Oh, the regular
SKU.
SKU. The regular SKU.
The regular SKU. Yeah. So that I can have that with the mask and this with the head sculpt.
Look at that. How beautiful is that? That is a sexy ass figure, a sexy ass pose. Another thing, guys, they don't give you blades like they used to, where the hands were already pre-bladed. It looks like you're going to be able to remove that one set, well, the two sets, and put them in whenever you want, or whichever hands you want, or however you want them. So you could have open hands with the claws in, which is something they never did before. All the claws were always fisted. So that's a new style of look that we can get. Like who was it that did it? So Toys, Old Man Logan. That open hand claw hand was beautiful. It looked incredible on the figure. That's how I have mine displayed. So it's an awesome option. It's an awesome way to do things now, rather than I personally don't need 3 different types of hands with blades in them. So the fact that you could just remove the blades, it's easier, makes it cheaper for them, makes it cheaper for us. I mean, to a certain extent, I don't think they really take that into consideration, but beautiful figure, guys. Beautiful figure. And next, don't go anywhere. We have, guys, some third-party action. But before we start with the third-party action, I just want to make sure that we're good. We're good, guys. Okay, so let's go with. So shout out to Rudy. He sent me this today. This is by Damn Toys. This, I don't know what this is. It says Monster Hunter. I'm assuming this is some Japanese anime stuff. Never heard of it. The reason why I'm pulling this up is because it reminds me of something from Ninja Gaiden, the video game, right? Some type of ninja thing here. So the fact that she looks incredible, that head sculpt looks gorgeous. I would never get anything, something like this because I don't know what it is. But the detail around it, the way that it looks, the weapons, again, look at that. It's like a samurai ninja looks type of figure. Look at the bow and arrow, crossbow thing in her hand, in her arm. That is gorgeous. Look how it opens up. So the figure looks incredible. And this is the deluxe. Obviously, it comes with a different base, a fancy base at that. So does anybody in here collect damn toys first and foremost? William?
No, I do not.
Nefty?
No, same here. No.
Michael?
And he's gone.
Oh, man.
But I will be back in a little while, Fabs.
All right, I'll see you. Thank you for being here. And so, Nefty, how do you feel about something like this?
No, it looks good. I'm not into this anime thing, but figure looks good. Looks nice. No,
Looks
I wouldn't
very
get it, but
it looks very fancy. Damn Toys makes very, very good stuff. They've been very good with their what is it? Their Resident Evil line. And it looks like this is also Capcom, so it could be a video game as well, as far as I can tell. Because like I said, I never heard of this. If it's a game, I never played it. I never heard of it. But it's a Capcom license that they own, so it looks like it is some type of video game or something. Capcom makes video games, so again, for those who like this stuff, here it is. And the next, let me get rid of this. And then our next little topic that we're going to go over is here's the partner for that figure. This is the second figure that they made for that from that line.
That looks nice.
So, beautiful. So here's the deluxe. You get the tortoise and another base. But just the detail in the figures, man, gorgeous figure.
Beautiful, yeah.
That head sculpt over here. Look at that. That looks really, really nice. Again, Damn Toys has been doing an amazing job with their figures. Like I said, I own 3 of the 4 Resident Evil figures that they made, and I own a ton of military by them as well. They do a very, very good job at everything that they do. And everything they make is licensed as well, for those who don't know. And then, guys, there was one more thing I wanted to get into, and then we are out of here. Well, then we got figure of the week. And then, so we got Fallout. There's a new character of Fallout that they're making. This is obviously 3-0. A lot of people are liking these figures because of what they look like, right? They're like exoskeleton figures with attachable pieces, as you can see. So they've made Iron Man figures like this. I think, Mike, don't you own one that's like that, right? With all the pieces all separate like that, an Iron Man?
Yeah, like a third-party one, yeah.
Right, third party, yep. So, this is obviously licensed, but this is a thing now with these Fallout figures. Nefty, do you know anything about the video game Fallout? Have you played the game, or do you know anything about these figures?
I know of the game. I've never played it, but recently I saw the series and I enjoyed it very much. Is this still available?
I think it's up for pre-order on, this is 16kit.com, so yes.
I think I'm going to have to look into this.
Yeah, I think this is either the second or the third figure from Fallout already. But they're making a few of them, and it looks very, very nice.
Yeah, I enjoy the show, so I'm probably going to have to take a look at this. It looks like what I saw on the show, so I'll be interested in this.
Ernesto, they're just your regular plastic. They're not metal. They look like they're painted like nicely chrome, like a nice shiny metal. So they look super real, but they're not metal at all. They're not die cast or anything like that. That is the last thing they'll ever make die cast. Some type of blade, some type of something pointy that'll stab you. Even though we've gotten weapons and things that, like, if you're not careful, they'll stick you, but they're usually not die cast, right? It's usually plastic stuff that's pointy. They'll never give you a die-cast. What do you call it? What?
I'm looking at the price on Bad Boy Toys. This is $429.
This guy?
Yeah, man. This is and it's
probably die-cast.
And it's called Reissue. So this
it's probably die-cast. But look at that thing.
Is that the T60? Because they have also the T45.
The T45, I think, is the first one. This is the second one.
That one is still available too, and that was $429 as well.
Yeah, they're expensive, but look at the detail on them.
And they have T51 still available. Oh, and they have the Ghoul here as well.
Yeah, they just started pumping everything out back to back. Tuli says, personally, I'm good with the Hono Wolverine. Being my masked version, unmasked will be the movie. There you go. That is a perfect way to display him as well. just like I say, anybody collecting Hot Toys, you're buying for the head sculpt, right? So to get a figure by Hot Toys, right? We got a SKU with no head sculpt and the SKU with the head sculpt. To be a Hot Toys collector and be like, oh, I don't need the head sculpt. It's like, well, then why are you collecting Hot Toys? And I understand that you don't have to get it. It's not a must, right? Obviously, it's more expensive. So a lot of people say, hey, I'm not going to buy it if I don't need it. I get all that. But if you're a Hot Toys collector, for you to turn down a head sculpt, it's not the norm. You know what I mean? It's not the norm. We got Rob in the house. Long time, my friend. Welcome. Nice to see you. Welcome. What kind of Star Wars character is that? She looks cool. I like these. Yeah, no, gorgeous. And I told Rudy, what did I say to Rudy? I was like, enjoy. He's like, no way. But no, beautiful character. Well, I had no idea this was a thing. Monster Hunter is a game series. I'm absolutely. Oh, there you go. See, I had no idea. I didn't know. Obviously, Capcom is video games, but I had never heard of the game or seen the game. So I got to look into the game to see if it's worth it. But look at this, guys. So look at that. So how sick is that? That looks really, really good.
It looks good.
That looks really good.
I'm trying to see how tall these figures are.
Look at, it's got to be like 14, 15 inches.
14 and a half inches.
There you go. See? Because these things are massive.
You know what? This ThreeZero isn't ThreeZero. So this is wasn't that the who made the Real Steel figures or no? Was that another company?
No, that was either 3A or.
Oh, you're right. 3A. 3A and ThreeZero.
Well, so 3A was 3-0 before they split up. They split up and became 3-0. But 3A used to be 3-0.
Was the company. Okay.
Correct. So 3A turned into 3-0 when that company split up. Correct.
Got it.
So yeah, so they made those figures, those tall figures. So that's why they're still making that style of figure.
I was saying they were big robots.
They were
16
big, yep.
inches.
Yep.
You know,
Yep. I remember what was it? Something Boy. What was it?
Noisy boy.
Noisy Boy. There was the other one. Those names were awesome too.
Look at that movie is like sad to say. I mean, people sometimes make fun of me for it. It's like a top 5 movie for me. The movie
was very good. The movie was very good.
I love that movie.
I mean, it was very good.
Yeah, it was good.
And it didn't get enough attention, I feel. It did not get the attention it deserved. And you know what? They're talking about doing another one, though. They're talking about doing a Real Steel.
I did see that. I did see that they're looking to making a new one.
Even if it's going to be like a Hulu, it might be like just a like a Netflix thing. But still, I'd love to see it.
Harold, my friend, welcome. Made it right on time for the end of the show. Where were you? Thank you for being here. Were you busy tonight?
So the whole.
Go ahead.
No, the whole figure I see is plastic too. So ABS, PVC, and strong plastic is made up. So there's no
die cast.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like it would be dice cast. That would be nice at die cast, especially at that price.
No, $429. Huh?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That should be die cast at least. Talon says if you look into Monster Hunter games, Fabs, there's a ton of games. Look into oh, okay. See, I never heard of it, so I have no idea what it is. So I got to look into it to see what it's about. 3-0 Transformers are worth every penny. Nifty. Yep, exactly. Those Transformers are great. They don't transform, but they're die cast and they're beautiful.
But this isn't die cast.
I guess not. You just said it wasn't, but
Yeah,
I thought it would be.
At least on Big Bad Toys is describing ABS, PVC, and POM. When I looked up POM, that means strong plastic.
Thanks, Harold. Thanks for making it.
It looks good. It looks good.
So, no, I think it's a beautiful figure. I think it's a gorgeous figure. I think it looks very nice. The articulation is going to be garbage 100%. Look, you can't even hold the gun properly. Look how weird that is. So that's where you're getting yourself into. But again, is this going to look ugly on the shelf? Absolutely not. Especially, with the head sculpt showing and him holding the helmet. Gorgeous. That's a very classy look right there. And you put the rifle on the right hand, and there you go. Boom. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. Look how many pieces, man.
Yeah.
You know how much fun that has to be putting it together?
Yeah.
Do you think it snaps in or magnetizes?
It does mention magnet. It says
it is.
magnet.
Here are the magnets. I see them right here. Here's a magnet here.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That
crazy.
magnetized the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh wow. So
Look, that's probably why they didn't do diecast, right?
exactly. I was gonna say. So it looks like it's worth the money, man. It looks like
Yeah.
it's worth that 400 and change.
And the other 3 models are still available. So
Because they're expensive. They're expensive and they're not a popular thing unless you're like a hardcore gamer who's into those games, Fallout. And I know there's something behind, before that. I don't think it's all from the game. I think there's a storyline before that. And they made the games because of that. I don't know if it's a book or something else, but I think that's where they come from. And then, guys, we're going to get into the our favorite what do you call it? Our favorite segment, which we are about to get into right now. So if you guys like looking at figures just for fun, do not go anywhere.
Well, that video won't play of that Cobra Commander.
You didn't send me a video.
Yeah, I did.
So you sent me the picture.
No, I sent you a video.
Oh, you sent me a link. I thought. Die. Nefty, don't get me demonetized, okay? Let's see. We got him. There we go. All right, let's go.
It's really Destro who's got this outfit, but it's nice they did a commander to go with him. I feel the Pimp Daddy Destro.
Yeah, I saw that. I was laughing.
Did you guys hear that?
I heard it.
Yeah. So here it is. All right. So. All right. Here is the video. Booyah. All right. So.
Mr. Evil. Jeez. And I waited to watch this. I wanted to see this.
That's a gorgeous outfit, man. I saw that thing and I was like, that is beautiful.
The gold. It's the gold chrome.
It's you know what it is too? It's the combination of the gold and the black, how it pops. My God. See, that's the original one.
You can't get that anymore.
It's still a great figure, that original.
Blue one, I think you can, actually. I think, well, no, maybe you're right. Maybe that is sold out, the blue one. I thought I saw that.
Let me know.
That's a sexy figure right here.
But I still think the Sideshow one is actually better than that blue outfit that ThreeZero's done.
Of course, absolutely. Bigger scale, better.
You know, like they meant to make that Crimson Guard look like more like royal or fancy, but I feel like this tops that.
Oh no, this is way better. This is way better. This is sexier all around.
Let's see, big bad. You still get that.
Look how tall that is too. It doesn't look tiny.
I mean, it's a 6-inch figure, so it's got to be 12 inches. It can't really be quote unquote out of scale, really, right?
Well, no. So what happens with the ThreeZero is the bulk of the figures are very small compared to anything else, whether it's a third party, whether it's a what do you call it? A Hot Toys, a Enterbay, just that the mass of the bodies, the bulk of the bodies are anywhere near. Look how thin those bodies are.
No, the regular Cobra Commander and the regular Destro are sold out at Big Bad.
Okay.
See? Very, very tiny body.
It looks tiny. It looks. Yeah.
In height, I think in height is fine, but when it comes to the actual build of it, they're tiny.
Even him picking it up, it looks like
it's tiny. They're all small. It's the ThreeZero scale is not anywhere near the Hot Toy scale or anything else in 1/6. It's just a 12-inch figure.
Because I thought about getting that Roadblock. They have that like Roadblock in that green outfit, but he's a big dude, so I thought like he would look vastly underscaled.
No. They made them all the same, around the same height.
Like Cobra Commander is like small. Like Cobra Commander is not like this big imposing 7-foot guy. So like he can be underscaled.
But they kept the entire line the same exact body size.
That's
so
good.
You're not gonna have
that on that helmet too. It's got a shine on that helmet.
Yes. No, it's a beautiful, beautiful figure. Looks gorgeous. I would definitely buy this, especially like I said, when I saw it next to the other ones, I was like, oh wow, that's sick.
Well, 160, right? Yeah, 160,
Yeah.
159.
159. Yep.
But the Destro looks. I can't wait to see. I mean, that's not out though, right?
That's not what?
That's not out yet though. That Destro.
No, these two are still on. No, this one's out finally, and the Destro's next. Yeah, they're not out yet. Or he's not out yet. The Thor, thank you, my friend. Have a good night. Happy Father's Day.
That well, right there.
Well, it's magnetic, and if your magnets aren't strong enough, you're gonna get that looking like that.
Yeah.
And this clearly they're not strong enough. So I gotta go, guys. But my vote for the figure goes to Wolverine's bucket. Good night, my friend. Thank you for being here. Have a nice weekend. Whoever does 1/6 Dragon Ball figures has me in my wallet. Well, they did. Enterbay did Goku and Piccolo years ago from the movie. What was it? Dragon Ball Evolution. And I have those two figures. They're very decent. Enterbay was doing decent work at the time. But those are the only 1/6 that I know, movie related that were made. Again, it was Enterbay made them years ago. But that's about it. Nothing else that I know of besides obviously the animated stuff. I got the last Destro. Oh my god. I have the Snake Eyes from ThreeZero, and yes, they make them run. See, there you go. Yeah, I don't own any of them, but I bought the entire Power Rangers line. And from the box alone, how they come, the box is literally this thick and this long. And just with that, I could tell you the figures are very thin and very short. And I still haven't opened a single Power Ranger yet. But I have the entire ThreeZero line. I didn't even open a single figure. And I think I'm going to just leave them for eventually either sell them all together, because I even have the Ranger Slayer. I have Draken. I have the green, the white. I have the one with the shield. I don't know if it was the red with the shield or the white or the black with the shield. So I have every single one that they ever made. It's just I didn't have room to display them because I have the what's that brand? The Ace, the Star Ace Power Rangers that are garbage. Have all these Joes, they're great.
Oh, Joker, you got all of them? Well, then, yep. Joker, what's the scale then? Do they scale okay next to the regular Hot Toys?
Absolutely not. You didn't hear that? Look.
I didn't hear what he said.
No, this. Where is it? Where is? I just lost his comment. Talon's comment. Here it is. Oh, here, wait. Talon. Let's see, Talon.
Joker, just tell us then. We don't have to fight.
Oh, here. I have Snake Eyes from ThreeZero, and yes, they make them runway model thin.
But how do they scale tall wise?
Well, no, they're 12 inches. They're 12 inches. But what happens is a Hot Toy is your standard Hot Toy is not 12 inches. It's usually a little bit taller than that. So that alone is already off. Then you got the mass of any given Hot Toy besides a Gore figure, which Gore was super thin, but anything else will be bulkier than any of these figures just from the body alone. Especially if you pick up a 2.0 body, forget it. It'll blow this out of the water. So if you go backwards,
2.0 body, forget it.
Right, exactly. So 1.0, a 1.0 body will still be a little bit taller than this. This will be closer to a Moon Knight figure. He said, who cares? This guy. Unbelievable. So, yeah, no, I love the figure. It looks beautiful. Like I said, those colors pop. They look gorgeous. Look at that. Look at how sexy the Destro is. Yeah. That is one sexy pin.
It's got that leather. The Destro's got that leather effect.
No, but that's a gorgeous. Look at that. That's a good. Let me pause it. That's a gorgeous. Look at that. You got the leopard print. You got all the leopard print around. You literally looks like a pimp. You got the golden head.
He's burning money.
Yeah. Oh man, no, that is a sexy figure. I'm telling you, even just to get it to leave it sealed. You know what I mean? That'd be great.
Yeah, it looks good.
Look at that. Look at this. Look at the. I don't need to see your commercials.
Got to get paid.
I know. Look at that. How gorgeous is that? And oh, here, this is what I want to see. Look at that with Skeletor. So this is the Mondo Skeletor, it looks like, and the 3-0. So look at that height. So again, this is all they are is 12 inches. That's it. They're all a standard 12-inch figure.
Well, it'll work then. It'll work with the sideshow line.
No, it'll work fine if you don't care that one's gonna look shorter and smaller than the others, but you could fit them in no problem.
I don't think one's gonna look shorter and smaller. It seems.
It definitely will fit in the Jaz Inc chair.
Jaz Inc chair. So that's what happens with that. You know what I mean? But it's a sexy. Look at that, very very sexy figure. Look at all the detail, all the golds. Oh look,
that's
Joker,
nice.
Joker Jay's Medusa.
All right, so he's comparing different figs. Keep going. Hopefully, he
No,
shows
look,
a
yeah,
hot
look, but look at the difference. Look how much shorter he is already.
Scroll to a figure that we all know and have. He's got stupid Medusas and Skeletors that none of us have.
Another 3-0, same height, 12 inches.
Either.
And look how tiny this is. You're gonna tell me
a hot toy figure.
Wait, you're gonna tell me that the Hot Toys Snake Eyes looks like this?
Absolutely I don't have any of these figures. I can't tell you.
Do you collect? Look, this is all 3-0. This is this is 3-0. What the hell's Firefly? And what's his name? Storm Shadow. Right. So these are again all same height, all 12 inches because that's what they do. Let's see if he posts one with Hot Toys.
I know.
Here's the Baroness is coming.
There we go.
What do you mean? She's sideshow.
Looks great. Looks great.
Well, look, she's a female.
And she's shorter.
Well, she's a female. All females are shorter.
I think that looks great. That doesn't look out of scale.
How come they didn't show you anybody else but a female? Calm down. You got to see it. You got to first see it with a male.
Goofy. You are goofy. That looks completely fine.
All right, guys, it looks perfectly fine. Go buy it.
Hey guys, it scales just fine. You just saw it.
Look. Yes, guys, it scales just fine with 3-0 figures and one female sideshow.
Because the Baroness is
tiny and skinny. Don't fucking tell me. I have her. Look at that. Look at him. How awesome is that?
The Baroness is as tall as those troopers.
Yeah, but
Destro towers over the Baroness, though, for sure.
We're talking, of course, that's what I'm saying. We're talking about a female figure, so that's why she looks great with this guy because she's tiny. But you put anybody else.
Commander, I'm okay with. What's upsetting is Destro.
The Cobra
he's going to be much smaller than the sideshow.
Correct. The Destro is, the
Commander will be fine.
The Commander, correct. The Commander's fine. The Destro is different.
Destro will look funny unless they made Destro bigger. Who knows?
No, Destro will be the same exact 12 inches, just like you saw every other 3-0 size, exactly the same. That's their MO. We're gonna make you
every figure exactly the same.
Exactly the same 12 inches, correct. So they're all in uniform, not like Hot Toys.
They say is 12.2 inches. Let's see if Commander's a little smaller.
There you go, 12.2.
Oh yeah, he is. They made him a little bigger.
Who?
They did make him a little bigger. So they made Commander 12 inches exactly, 30.48 centimeters, and they made Destro 12.2 inches.
Oh, so 0.2 inches. That's a huge difference.
So 31 centimeters. So look at, they did try to make him, taller than the Commander.
Slightly different. But yeah, no, look, again, this is all 3-0 stuff next to it. They're not giving you
I bet you he's small, 12 inches. Yeah,
he looks tiny. Yeah, he looks tall. He looks small. But if you notice, that's the whole point. They're showing you her, but nobody else because she fits perfectly fine. See? But nobody else because
this is just a fan. This is not 3-0 or anything.
No, but all of the figures that he had displayed in the video were all 3-0. So he's comparing what they all look like together. And let's get into the figure of the week, guys, before we get the hell out of here. All right, so we're going to do the wheel as usual.
Fact, I'm going to be out of that because I can't get to the room where all my figures are.
Yeah, me
too. Me too. That's fine. Yeah. That's fine. I'll do one for you tonight. All right, so let's see, guys. If you guys got to go, you guys can go. This is just for fun. Who likes to look at figures? Let's get started. If you don't like looking at figures, have a good night, guys. This is for Nefty.
Star Wars mail.
All right, so I'll do. You do that. That's for you, Mike. Star Wars mail, and I'll do the next one.
Star Wars mails for me.
You know what, Fab? I have a Star Wars mail that I can get to. That's right here.
Oh, go ahead, go ahead. So this one's you, Mike. Third party mail. Third party mail, and then mine is. Give me a good one. Oh, DC female.
That's like the worst one because there's like 4.
I know there's not much exactly. All right, so I'll be right back, guys, to get my DC female. DC female. Oh, I got a good one too, actually.
I don't know what they grab.
I picked a very underrated figure for me. Nobody talks about her. Nobody cared for her when she was out due to the fact that the movie was garbage. So I still bought 2 of them because you know me. So I'm gonna wait for you guys and then we will start. Sorry, 50 half inch. Pedro Lopez says I have to get Pimp Destro and surround with 1-6 babes. Yeah, actually, if you know Ulu Cobra on Instagram, he gets a lifetime supply of female Fison bodies. So if you reach out to him, he could hook you up with all these naked women. All right, guys. So let's see. So just check Storm Shadow looks about 0.5 shorter than Endgame Cap. Oh, only half? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. DC female, choose Batman Ninja Catwoman. Batman Ninja Catwoman. Was trans lesbian Star Wars on the wheel?
How dare you?
Unbelievable. Unreal. This guy, Thomas. Thomas looking for. All right, guys. So I'm going to go first. Let's go. So, like I said, I got DC female. This figure, like I said, a lot of people didn't care for her. A lot of people didn't like her because of the movie. But this figure, to me, very, very good figure. Very, very underrated figure. Like I said,
yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
Because of the movie, nobody cared, and I got all 3 looks from that movie.
Nice.
It was 2 different figures that came out, but one of the figures had 2 alternate looks. So I have all 3 because I was like, there's no way I'm missing out on them. But everything about this figure, guys, is gorgeous. The likeness is there, as you can see. I love the figure. Look, she came with the shorts, the tattoos. Mike said Hot Toys doesn't tattoo bodies, but here you go. Actually, William said that. Wasn't it William or was it you, Michael?
I said they won't tattoo the arms.
Oh, that's right, the arms.
Rubber arms.
All right, so we got Nefty. Nefty, your turn.
Yeah, figure I picked male Star Wars is figure's probably going to be seeing a revive.
Oh, look at that guy.
Yeah, his simplicity and
he is a gorgeous, classy figure.
Yep. Very simple, but very very nice. So I'm expecting, like it's been said, a 2.0 hopefully, and I'll be getting that as well. But yep, this is my figure, Dooku.
If you get the new one, you're sending that to me, right? And then we got Michael opening up a new box.
Let's stay on track here, right?
What do we got, Mike?
Oh,
wow!
Look at that guy.
Nice.
That's the Sideshow.
Sideshow Commander.
That's the last Sideshow figure that was ever made from that line. Besides Blood, I think. Major Blood.
Blood, I think, was the last Cobra.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah. I think they did a great job on this.
That's a great.
All the Sideshow GI Joes were way ahead of their time. Like, think about it. Those things are 2008. They still hold up today.
Yep, I have. Like I said, I have every single one. I would never get rid of.
Yep,
Those
you could
figures.
buy him today, and you would be like, "Wow, this looks great," and it's a figure
Ab-
you're buying in opening in 2024,
Absolutely.
and they were made in 2008.
Absolutely. No, they still look great. I still love my entire Sideshow G.I. Joe collection, every single one of them. The one that took me the longest to get, believe it or not, was Baroness. And when I got her, I was like, oh, wow, she's very flimsy. She's very little. She's very tiny, but she looks great with everybody else.
Well,
so
she's
I had
hard
to
to get
her.
in the exclusive. She's not easy to get in the exclusive.
Oh, that is exclusive? I didn't know that was exclusive.
Yeah. Here, this is because it's the hair. I'm pretty sure is what. Because I had to take her out to get to the commander. Because the hair, there's that like swept hair.
Oh, I don't have that. I have the regular look.
And a real collector, right? Yeah, that's. I think I'm pretty sure that's the exclusive. Is that swept hair look?
Oh no, I definitely don't have that. Let me see. Let me show you the one I have, because mine's the regular one. Oh no, I didn't know there was an exclusive. Now I gotta get it.
You have the one that's down, right?
I think so. We're about to find out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put new bases on all these.
Oh man, you said the swept hair was a deluxe?
I think the swept hair was the, or maybe it's the down hair that's the deluxe, but I know it has something to do with the hair.
Well, let's before we give you guys some misinformation, let's find out what the truth is, and then once we get down to the bottom of the truth, then we will figure this out.
Yeah,
so
it's the hair for sure. So what do they call it? DX or EX? I think they called it.
no. Yeah, EX, I think. All right, so here we go, guys. Let's give you some last bit of information before we get out of here.
Yeah,
so here it is.
The hair.
So wait. So the regular one comes with just see the hair down.
Yeah.
Right? So the hair down, this is it. But there's no see hair down. Yeah, so I think you're right.
Yeah, it's the swept hair is the deluxe.
Oh man. And I got the regular one. Oh no.
Oh, you got the DX. Come on.
Oh, swept hair like a true collector. Booyah in your face. Balls deep in that ass.
Look at him redeem himself.
Because you don't know true collecting, okay?
Look at him redeem himself. Holy
Look at
cow.
that. True collector in the house. See what happens? See what happens when you collect?
Was that by accident?
Yeah, because I didn't even know that existed. Wait, let me put it back.
Well, you know what? I remember you telling me you had the Destro like with that horrible helmet on.
I do. I still do.
Like there's that Destro that's got like the awesome helmet, the smooth helmet, and then you had him with that angular horrible helmet.
Yes, I got the blocky one. You want to know why?
Why?
Different.
You have it displayed that way too, I think, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, I knew that original head was the one that obviously, that was his stock head. So I said, let me put this one.
Right. You wanted his DX head displayed.
Right. So I have this one on.
Horrible.
Nah,
Look
this
at that thing.
This
Hold
is
on, let me bust out the good one.
This is pull out the good one because this is I got the exclusive for the alternate.
Show that head because look at that is the DX head, right? That is the exclusive
head
that Fabs has. So take a look at that. Let me see close up to the camera again because I couldn't believe how horrible that head was. Look at that thing.
Well, I put it on because it was the exclusive. So I said, you know what? I don't want the regular one if I'm getting the exclusive.
But it's meant to be like a medieval version or like
correct.
The original.
Correct. This is what he looked like kind of in the movie if you think about it, like that old school looking mask.
And that vest with that damn helmet killing me. All right, here we go.
Let's see yours. Yeah, see, big difference. Wait, what's wrong with his eye? Oh, you got him looking down or something.
He's got like a wink. He's got like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
smirk.
Yeah. No, that's a nice.
He's looking at the plans at the.
I want it. Yeah. No, that's a beautiful. Oh, that's where you put the chain. I have him holding the chain in the middle finger.
Oh yeah, I got it around his belt.
Nah, this figure's still amazing right now.
Yeah, he's got that big long overcoat. You know, you know what was really awesome about this? I don't know if you know this, but like the plans.
I didn't put the coat on because I wanted the vest to display.
You remember how the instructions for all the G.I. Joe vehicles? I don't know if you can see it, but like they made miniature.
Oh, like, yes, I remember. Yep.
Oh, wow.
Tanks.
Yep.
I thought that was like so neat that they made that like little tiny.
That came with your Destro?
This came with my Destro.
See, I didn't even bother taking my stuff out because I didn't want to lose it.
You know what I mean? Because that's how these little like plans came in the 3.75 vehicle packs.
Yep.
If you collected those things, if you bought those things as a kid.
See, this is the one you were talking about before. That they try to make it fancy, and I think they failed with the cape.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
See, so this is nice because they got the whole logo in the back and everything, and the cape is wired, but it's useless. You know what I mean? It's just
I think because that thing was meant for the throne. Like I think they specifically made that
right to sit on the throne. Yep.
Yeah, to sit on that damn throne.
Yep. So beautiful figure still to this day, amazing.
But yeah, they all hold up. I feel like that Crimson Cobra Commander looks good. It's just these sideshow bodies. Like you just can't futz with them. You got to get them in one spot, and that's it. Don't touch them. Don't move them. Don't futz with them.
Yep. And the worst part is, a lot of them don't even. The knees don't bend. You remember that?
No, well, like I said, I never tried to futz with them. Like
yeah,
I never like put them in kneeling poses or anything like that.
Some of the knees don't bend at all. They're like locked in place. All right, guys. Nefty, anything coming soon? Have you ordered anything since Wednesday that we're on?
I just got the heads up of the was it the Riddler coming down, third party Riddler from is it Mars Toys, I think it is, and from The Last of Us, getting Joe as well.
Oh, nice. Nefty, question for you. What do you like collecting more of? Do you really like love third-party figures, or you just get them as like line fillers, or do you like really enjoy getting like third-party as well?
It's a little of both, because some companies is line fillers, other companies I've enjoyed the actual figure, so it's a little of both. You know, sometimes to fill in the blanks, and other times I've had good figures with certain third-party companies. So yeah, I stick with them.
Joker J, a real collector. This guy, unbelievable. How to say Sideshow Cobra Viper is incredible. Yep.
Viper, that's the one with the chrome face too, right? He's talking about
Cobra Command. Yeah, that one. Yep.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was probably their best trooper, to be honest. The Sideshows, all the regular troopers with the baklavas were good too.
No, but that was the fanciest one. We got Jerry in the house. Welcome. How are you doing? Even see you all day, my friend. Thank you for being here. Welcome. I don't know if you were here earlier, but welcome. Definitely need 2 Wolverines. Yeah, 2 Wolverines. I think everybody needs 2 Wolverines. You know, Fabs Zestra looks like a rapper. This guy, unbelievable. I need a dragonfly under 5 bills. Anyone? Joe off. All right, Michael. Anything coming soon? Are you expecting anything? Any deliveries at all?
Yes, actually.
What are you waiting?
There's a sale going on. If you haven't told your audience, Pop Culture, 20% off, all in stock.
Oh wow!
Right now comes around. You guys got to go and take advantage of that because they already have discounted figures. So like they have, you know, some figures that are like $180, and then 20% off $180 brings these things down to like $140 hot toy figures. Like you got to, and then it's like $20 to ship them from Australia to the States. $20 per figure. So you're going to spend on shipping. You know what I mean? Like shipping, like when I bought 6 or 7 figures is like $190 because you got to figure $20 times 5 or 6 figures.
Right.
But the figures are so cheap, it's worth it. But the exchange rate, Australian dollars, weaker to the American dollar, so you're paying
less anyway.
Less, basically.
Right.
Yeah. It's like
you know it's funny. You always say that, and I never know when those the 20% off discount goes on, so I never like even bother looking.
It's still going on now. I checked.
Yeah, but what figures are on? I'll take a look.
I grabbed. I think I told you because during the week I think I texted you or I faced.
Yeah, I remember.
I got who did I get? I got can't remember now. Who did I get?
Yep.
Anything like what? The newer stuff that's been coming out?
No. All stuff that's been here. I'll tell you really quick.
Oh, like bargain bin 2020 stuff? Like
yeah, it's all stuff that's been out. Yeah, because of course, like,
Fat Thor.
Like I think Old Man Loki was on there. Iron Man, the Mark III 2.0. I couldn't believe that was there. They only had one, so I grabbed it.
Oh wait, so they said they're gone?
And I didn't have. Yeah, look, I would have bought 3 of them if they had them because they're going for $500 plus on eBay, and with that 20%, I got that for like $350, $320. It was a good deal.
Ash says, sorry, but shipping is free for me at Pop Culture.
Because he lives in Australia. That's it. If you live in Australia, it's free.
Hey Mike. Hey Mike, I'm at Pop Culture. I just bagged the Cobra Commander that was out of stock in Big Bad Toys.
They have it in Pop.
Yeah,
and you use the 20% off.
I'm kicking it in right now.
Yeah, it's Action. What is it? Action is the promo code, guys. No, 20 Action 20 ACTION.
So I just bagged that.
Joker J, the mace was that full price retail? Probably, right? You got it. I'm in Australia. Yep.
So the let's see here. I got Mech Test Tony.
Oh, that's right. You told me.
I got the Iron Man Mark III, which I was mad at myself that I didn't have that and never ordered it. And like that was God giving that to me right there.
What,
so
the 2.0? The 2.0? You never
2.0.
owned you're saying you never owned the 1.0.
No, I have the one. I have a couple of the 1.0s. I never ordered the 2.0.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Which the 2.0 is the bigger scale because the 1.0 was the small one.
Correct.
I got the No Way Home integrated suit.
That's a great
deluxe Spider-Man.
That's a great one.
And that one came to it was $300 with 20% off. So that was what, $240?
Yep.
For the deluxe one. Like, come on, that's a good price right there.
Yeah, I never checked that website. I'm telling you, you always say it, and I never check it.
And I got another Wonder Woman 84 because that Wonder Woman has the best head sculpt, and I'm gonna take the head sculpt off the second Wonder Woman, and I'm gonna put it on my that comic version with it's got like that neon or that blue, the gold, the chrome gold outfit, but she's got that horrible head sculpt. You know what I'm talking about?
Which figure? Wonder Woman?
So Wonder Woman, they came out with that version. It was the comic, I think, comic concept version.
Yes, it was the concept version. Yes.
Awesome outfit. The head sculpt just has that stupid real hair, the hair, the rooted hair.
And her head's kind of small in that figure.
So I'm going to take this head sculpt, put it on that body, and that's going to fix that figure for me forever.
Oh, that's smart. That's right.
And they also have the classic Deathstroke. I'm getting that one too.
For the 3 zeros?
For 3-0, yep, $160, 52. I haven't applied the.
So then $160. So then what? It's 16. So basically $32 off of $160.
Yep.
And then add 20 back on for the shipping. So basically, you're going to get that for under retail, free shipping.
Yep. And the exchange rate will also make it cheaper too.
And no tax.
And
come on, look at Pop Culture is a good website to when they have this sale, and they have like a couple of package deals where they sell a couple of hot toys like together. So if you never bought like Loki and Sylvie. They have a package where it's already discounted to buy Loki and Sylvie together, and then to get 20% off that package.
That's awesome.
But the steal of the night, I would say, off that website is the red, white, and blue Iron War Machine. The Endgame War Machine.
This guy. And they pack it like it's a... Yeah, no, they pack it very well.
Here,
very
this is
well.
how they pack it.
Yeah, very well.
Oh, I'm gonna get in trouble.
Wait,
wrap it in bubble wrap. They tape both sides.
Yep, literally.
Here, so this is 2 figures together.
Yep. Nothing will ever happen to that package. Nothing.
Okay, yeah, this could be thrown around. Who cares?
Yep.
You know? It comes in a shipper. It's not like they sell figures like inside shippers, so it's not like it's coming from China where it won't include the shipper.
Right.
But yeah, War Machine on that website right now is $175. So 20% off $175 brings that $450 War Machine down to $150.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
Crazy.
Yep, he's got Albert says Iron Patriot for $198. Imagine that.
That's what I'm saying. So 20% off $198. It's $160. $160.
No water getting in that bitch.
Like you could build a little bit of an army of War Machines if you could repaint those like all black. It would
that'd be sick. That'd be awesome. All right, guys. As always, thank you guys for being here. We'll be back Tuesday. I'll definitely be back on Tuesday. Hopefully we get some action by then. I think we will. What else? I was gonna say something else. I'm expecting. So, guys, stay tuned. Also, for those who don't know, I just had my Thor video 3 days ago. I did my Black Spider-Man suit, my Peter Parker Spider-Man 2 video. I posted it yesterday. And I'm about to do my Wolverine deluxe exclusive from Days of Future Past, the one with the red jacket and the leather jacket, blah, blah, blah. So I got to do that one as well. So stay tuned for that. I'm expecting a bunch of figures coming soon. I have Gore coming. I have what else? I have like 3 other figures on their way. I got the Scout Trooper from the Survivor game. I have what was the other thing? There's another figure. I can't think of it right now what it is, but there's something else coming. So stay tuned for that, guys. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.